Hi, I'm David Meredith, a solo practitioner in the Woodlands, Texas, just north of Houston. My first introduction to WealthCounsel was in 2009, about 2 months after passing the bar exam. I quickly learned that law school did a great job of teaching me how to pass the bar, and while I had a knowledge of the law that was a mile wide, it was only about an inch deep. I was painfully unprepared to practice estate planning. I needed a knowledge that was an inch wide and a mile deep. So I started doing some research and ran across the WealthCounsel book, Estate Planning Strategies, and I devoured the content. That's how I learned the basics of estate planning. Then, about 2 years ago when I started my own firm, I knew I needed a top-notch drafting system. I also knew I needed to find a way to have access to other estate planning attorneys that I could rely on when I needed help. No longer would I have somebody down the hall that I could ask questions of or get their perspective. And I knew that unless I found some effective ways of bringing in business, my practice would be short-lived. Again, WealthCounsel came to the rescue. Starting my own practice with very little capital, I was pretty conscious of my overhead costs. But after talking to a couple members here in the Houston area, my wife and I prayerfully considered it and made the decision that WealthCounsel was the best choice. It's been the best investment I've made. The educational resources, collegial community, and drafting system have transformed my young practice into a thriving business. I couldn't be happier with my membership. As a young lawyer, it gives me great confidence to know I have excellent documents that have been developed by some of the best estate planning attorneys in the country, and I can easily connect with them for legal and business development advice, as well as co-counsel opportunities. Outside of the drafting system, I think the greatest benefit of WealthCounsel is the friendly community and their willingness to share what works for them, whether it's a specific form or just general knowledge. For example, the material on the knowledge base is extremely beneficial, and all of the recorded seminars are invaluable. I think I've listened to just about all of them. I've been amazed at how helpful other members are. I've developed a mentor relationship with a member here in the Houston area, and we have a standing breakfast meeting. I often come with a list of questions or scenarios I'm dealing with. I've brought him in as co-counsel with a few clients of mine, and we've developed a good friendship. Plus, I've also been able to connect with several other members around the country with just a simple phone call. These are a few of the reasons why WealthCounsel has been the best decision for my young practice.